Okay, so here we're going to take a look at 1993 Shenandoah on Nintendo Switch. This is a shmup or side-scrolling shooter that pays homage to games like R-Type and Gradius, Life Force, games like that. Alrighty, here we go. We're going to play. I'm actually going to go ahead and do a new game. So you've got Rookie for aspiring pilots, Skilled for seasoned pilots, and Hardcore, which as having no shield and only 3 lives, you won't make it. Alright, we're going to go and do Rookies for the sake of this review here. Okay, so you've got different planets you can play on, which is go through. Oh, okay. Alrighty, so we're going to go and select a ship here. Okay, so these are the ships you have. You have Class 1 ships, and then you have Class 2 ships. We don't have enough money for a Class 1, so I'm going to go ahead and choose this one because it looks most like R-Type. Alright, so you've got 2 weapon slots here. You've got a top weapon slot and a bottom weapon slot. We do top. So actually I don't have any money right now, but you can see the reserve weapons you can get. Class 1, 2, and X. They're all varying prices there. I like how it has the description of it, as well as an example of how it fires, which is really handy to see that. And when you select a weapon, you have the option to buy it, upgrade it if you already have it, sell it if you already have it, or you can assign it a different slot if you wanted to. So if you either unequip it and equip it to the second slot, or you can go to the second slot and just say equip that, and it'll go from the top to the bottom, which is really nice. And I'll just show that to you here once I have enough money to buy something. Alright, so you've got the ZL and ZR buttons that control the shield. You also have the X and Y buttons that do the same thing. Your A button fires, and your B button does a wipe. Now, if you're using a Pro controller, you can use either the analog stick or the D-pad to control the direction of your ship. Click these little diamonds to get money, which are then used to pay for your weapons and weapon upgrades, and additional ships if you have enough money to buy one. I like the music. I think it fits the game really well. I like the use of the fog in the background. I like how it affects the way that the diamond icons and the enemies themselves look. I really like that layered effect. It looks really nice. And just like all shmups, the game does get pretty challenging, depending on difficulty and depending on the level you're on. Whoa. Oh man. I say I already lost life and I'm only on the first planet. I'm glad that money, I mean, it is abundant, but that's because you don't get a whole lot per diamond that you get. You know, it's like 25, and the weapons are rather expensive. But it just encourages you to play more. and or replay levels to earn additional money. The so-called Metal Mauler. Okay. Always tries to prove his worth, Nestor. Keep an eye out for his front cannon, as it's killed many pilots before. Okay, here we go. Metal Mauler. Okay. Now, one thing to note about the bomb or screen wipe attack that you have, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage to the bosses. It only acts as like 1 or 2 hits per use, which I kind of like. So you can't spam it in order to kill bosses quickly, like in other games that offer this as offer a bomb or a screen wipe type attack. And I'm not doing too well because I'm doing way more talking than I am playing. There we go. Get the money, go to the shop. Okay. Cool. First mission done. So you got the stat screen. So there's 15 areas of the game. We're gonna go ahead and get some weapons here. So we're at 2,250 money. So let's grab. Let's see. I like. There's bombs, there's missiles, you've got various bullets, lasers. So lots of different options. I like that, but that's 4,000. I don't have money for that. Alright, so let's get the puncher for 900. And let's get, now before I do that actually, let's say I wanted the puncher to be on the bottom slot. So I come in here and I can say equip and it'll go from the top slot to the bottom, which is really cool. And let's see if I can let's buy one more. Actually, no, let's upgrade this one. There we go. Okay, so that's a 2. Alright, now we're just going to continue on. So you get 2 weapons, we're going to get the 1 and upgrade it. Okay, so there's my upgraded weapon. So now you have 2 shots there. 2 guns. Whoa. So a couple things that I don't like about the game is that money is pretty you don't get a whole lot of money, which I wish that you did, so that you can upgrade your stuff a bit faster. Or if the game would have been able to adapt to your playstyle, I think that may have been a welcome thing to see as well. Just so that if you don't have enough, whoa, there we go. If you don't have enough credits to buy upgrades in order to deal with the amount of enemies on screen, that it would be able to say, oh, okay, well, it's a little too tough, let's dial down the enemies here. But then again, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It does add replayability. Well, that's unfortunate. that the item ended up in the platform. I was not expecting that. But another thing that I really don't care for is the fact that you can't... Whoops. I'm just gonna go this way. You can't change the direction that you're firing. So I wish that instead of the, or in addition to the, oh, there we go. In addition to the rotation of the shield, that they would have had 2 additional buttons to rotate the weapons. Instead of that, though, you have the option of choosing a gun that fires either above, below you, or with this weapon behind you. Again, I would have liked to have seen you be able to rotate your weapon instead of having you be forced to, if you want a weapon that does that, to purchase one that fires behind you. Okay, so I'm gonna buy that one. Yep, that's what I'm buying. Okay, and we're gonna continue on. Okay, that's cool. I like that a lot. Got a weapon that fires through objects. That's really cool. I like that a lot. That's really handy. Still would have liked to have seen the rotation of the weapons, but this weapon kind of makes up for that, I guess. A little bit. Again, I have no weapon. Whoops. I have no weapon that will fire down, because I didn't buy a weapon that'll do that. And I mean, one can argue that you do have the bombs you can use to wipe out enemies. I mean, that is true. But still, I think that's one thing that I definitely would have liked to have seen, is the ability to fire in any direction. By rotating your weapons. But then again, I suppose it's also what the shield's for. You can use the shield to deflect those bullets. There we go. Screen wipe. I really do like that weapon that can fire through objects. It's really, really handy. Twins applied for a position with Rock Rogers, but failed the test. Nestor, do not care. Okay, then you can finish that, but that's okay. Wow, I'm making quick work of this boss, that's for sure. Oh, just in pieces. Okay, why am I not able to... Oh. And of course I have nothing to Yay. Third level. Let's go ahead and go to Pulses. I like that you can pick at random whatever level you want to go to. I think that's cool. You can, there's no set order. I'm gonna go and upgrade that and see what that looks like. And continue. So now we have two weapons level 2. And route 2 pulses. Alright, so the buttons, there's the buttons. The bolts are a little bit larger with the second upgrade. I like how the stages have you going through space and then end up on the planet. I think that's kind of a nice touch. Gives you a sense of you're actually traveling to the planet. The stage is going from stage to stage, so it's kind of cool. I like that. Okay, so it fires through mostly everything. It can't fire through molten hot rocks or anything. Or I guess miniature suns, if you will. Maybe that's what they are. Yeah, they're suns. I'm gonna go with suns or stars. So, I mean, there is that. There is a little bit of logic there that you can't just fire through little mini suns. That would make sense, right? Okay, I'm dead. That's cool. Alright, so I'm going to go on and review here, guys. This has been 1993 Shenandoah on Nintendo Switch. Great game if you're a fan of shmups, shooters, Gradius, R-Type, Life Force, any of those types of games. This is definitely worth picking up on the Switch. Or really any platform it's available for. Definitely highly recommend this game. And thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. As always, till next time, take care and happy gaming.